Yo, people, what's good? Red Talk settings, Musa. What you telling me, family?
We're here in the building. What's happening? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Oh, yeah, I'm blessed, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, blood. It's been a good day. Obviously, January window's been dead, but do you know what I'm saying? There's been a little shake
Yeah.
up at the club. People are getting moved on and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's
Yeah.
not a bad start, bro. It's not a bad start, bro. Do you know what I mean? Jim is he's proven that he's on stuff anyway, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, Omar's come in. Do you know what I'm saying? Pep's had his say and that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's lit, bro. I can't even lie, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? When Pep's out here saying that, yo, he's important, you get me? You know what I'm saying? It shows you that,
Yeah.
yeah, we're moving in the right direction. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, City are going to continue to be City anyway, but, bro, we
Of
got
course.
a vital cog in, do you know what I mean? The machine, bro.
Yeah, that's important, man. I think it's important signing. It might be one of the most important signing we've had,
Mm-hmm.
most probably
Post
since
Ferguson.
post Ferguson. Most probably, we just want to see where we go and where we land. Um, but I'm very aware that a lot of the things that are happening behind closed doors, or normally these type of signings, they happen, but they're not really make like when Brighton make these type of appointments and they move people there. It's not something that's really mainstream like that, and I'm gassed for it. But I'm thinking at the same time, is it because of the situation we're at as a club, like United, is that standard procedures that are taking place in lower clubs in the league, we're having to celebrate them. That's how deep it's been for us.
I
When
don't
you
know,
really think,
I don't
because
know.
that's what
I
I'm
don't know.
thinking.
I think it's
Because
more
I'm
what
thinking,
it's more what
go
it
on.
symbolizes, though, bro. You got to think about it, yeah, because we know that we've been in the wilderness for a minute, innit?
That's
And
what
we
I'm saying.
know that the biggest problem with this club has been how it's been run. And now we've got someone that's coming in that knows how it's supposed to be run, bro. Like City was always the team that we are looking at, seeing how they've done things. Yeah, it wasn't just the
Mm.
fact that City spent money, because when you look at how Man City did it, yeah, how they recruited and stuff like that, Man City come in, they weren't spending big dough straight away, bro.
No,
And
no,
then
no.
remember that this is their second owners, because they had owners before. And then
Mm.
since these man come in, I'm not sure what year these man come in out. Because remember they had the other owners before. So when they were
Yeah,
doing the Darius Vassell thing, blood, it was different
yeah, yeah,
owners.
yeah, yeah.
But then obviously since these owners are coming, they've rebuilt the training facilities, they've done all those other things, yeah. Even their wage bill was a lot lower than ours. They've always done things. I think their club record was Riyad Mahrez for a hot minute. Before they done the Grealish thing, 100 million, their record was like 60 M's and that. They weren't spending. So they've
Yeah,
always
I just
been
feel like
run.
we're the last to really get to this point. I just feel like there's a lot of clubs
Precisely.
in European football that's already here, and it's like I don't know. It's like everyone's gone vegan, and then we've gone vegan last. Yeah,
I
and
hear it. I hear it.
they're making us celebrate the thing, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gassed, but I don't know, man. I've got mixed emotions with the whole takeover and what they're trying to make us get excited about.
No, you know what I think, yeah? I think it's like we should celebrate the fact that we're actually moving, yeah, into the 21st century, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We have to celebrate that, because
Yeah,
at the end of the day, yeah, like, bro, we've suffered, fam. And the reason why we've suffered is because we're still trying to do the ancient, the manager runs the club from top to bottom nonsense, bro. And like,
yeah,
that's
that's good.
crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? That's actually crazy, yeah. So, yeah, bro, for me, it's one of them situations where we can't be, I think we should definitely celebrate it, because it is a signal of change that we've been waiting for, isn't it? It's bigger than just the fact that we've brought someone in. We've brought one of the best in class in, and he's coming from the example, blood. It's not like we've gone and got someone from a small club. We've gone and got someone from the best football club in the world currently, bro. Like, they're treble holders. So it's like it's a massive coup, blood. And it also shows you that we're as big as we think we are, blood. Because who can go?
Yeah,
Because man have come in to try get him before. And it's only Man
yeah.
United that could have got man to move. Because man
And
man
Man
was at
United are
Barca.
big.
He was
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Barca already. You know
Man
what I mean?
United are big. Yeah, yeah. Now we're big. There's no doubt about it. We're big. And even though he's rinsed us online as many times as he's rinsed us, he still
Mm.
couldn't say no because it was like owning I don't know, a Porsche and then saying that you don't like Ferraris until man offered you the Ferrari, and you're like, yeah,
That's
yeah,
it.
let me have that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying, bro. If you work for McDonald's, you got to diss Burger King, you know, like that.
Yeah,
You
yeah, you
have
got
to.
to. You
You
have to.
have to, bruv.
Until
You know what
man
I'm
say,
saying?
yeah, I've got 3 burgers here, 3 Whoppers, and you're like, yeah, I'm involved.
Bruv, that's it. All
Yeah,
of a
that
sudden, it's
makes
like, all
sense.
right, cool.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
this and
That's
this is
it.
this is exactly what it's got to be like. So he had to say what he needed to say, and
100%.
and that's what it is. But the signs are good, bro. The signs are good.
Signs are
Obviously,
good. I'm
he's
excited. I'm
coming,
excited.
and this physio brother as well, bruv.
He's off.
Bruv, man said get out. Do you know what I mean? And I heard rumors as well that I heard rumors about this before, even before it happened. Man said that Jim just sending someone to just audit the whole thing. You know them
Yeah,
ones there. And then man said, yo, head of rehabilitation and physiotherapy, gone. You know them
done.
ones, gone.
Yeah,
You know them ones.
done.
And this is what I keep telling man. Man are saying about Ratcliffe now, oh, them man don't start till next month. Bro, man done already sacked this Donny, yeah?
Yeah,
Brought
yeah.
in Omar as well, blood. And Darren Fletcher, when Darren Fletcher gets sacked as well, blood, I'm lighting a cigar for his Clark, blood. You know them ones
You
there,
think
man.
Darren's
Talk.
done as well, yeah?
Bruv,
Darren's
what
done.
football director? A director of what, bruv?
Nah, he's got to
J-
go. They're going to give him something else, though. They're most probably going to give him something
Nah,
else.
get him
But
out, bruv.
then they still his sons from City
But
recently.
who cares? Do you know what I'm saying? You can still watch them on the sidelines. Bruv,
Yeah,
get
I'll be
out of
on that
here.
smart. Yeah, that's what
Bruv,
I'll be
he's
on.
not
All of them ones gotta go.
qualified. He's not
No, he's
qualified for
not
them
qualified.
jobs, rude boy, Darren Fletcher. What are you talking
No,
about?
no, he's
When
not.
he took over that job, bro, that bro was still, I think he was still playing at West Brom or something. And
It's
then
a
or
disrespect,
Stoke
you
or
know.
one of them ones.
That man needs to be ambassador because from they've got man like Andy Cole, ambassador, who's more qualified to be in them type of situations.
But
You
this
better
is
be getting in
what
them
I'm
positions.
saying. Darren Fletcher,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Let me tell you something. We never had, remember, they made that role for him. We didn't have that role at the club before, bro. They just
Mad,
brought him in, bro.
mad,
Get him
mad.
out.
And he was with
Yeah.
Ollie, and then from Ollie they just flang him onto this Eric, and Eric had no steel behind him to say, "I'm not taking my man. Where's he guy?" He should have moved him with Carrick. He should have said, "Carrick, give him job, bro. In Championship, he ain't staying right."
Nah,
But
but
yeah,
that's
it's
what I'm
mad.
saying. So man have
It's
to
mad.
skate, bro. Fletcher have to get Dashway, blood, because he's saying he wants the best in class. You got Man City, yeah. You've got now kicked out this brother. No doubt we're gonna get a proper guy. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, bro, I'll be real, yeah. Like we're moving in the right direction, innit?
Hundred
Before we
percent.
was
No,
talking
hundred
about
percent.
getting in like Mitchell and Potter and all these guys, but bro, if we go in and get the City brother in, bro, now we're getting linked with the Girona manager, bro. Bring
Yeah,
that guy here, bro. This guy's
yeah,
playing the liquid football that I like to see, fam. I'm
yeah.
trying
He
to,
is.
bro. I'm trying to see it, bro.
Yeah, he is. He is.
You know what I'm
He is. He
saying?
is. Things happening, and they're saying that Girona guy. They were trying to get him in for Pep at City after Pep goes, and that's the type of move City have been making. So my man's thinking before he was inside his he's moving torrid. You know, man's bringing out all the club secrets. He's
Yeah,
saying
but
before
that's
Pep.
why.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's
he's
why. But
saying,
that's why he's there. The same way
yeah,
Chelsea
yeah,
done the same thing with Peter Kenyon. They took him from us, and all of
yeah,
our transfers were, bruv. They ended up going Chelsea, bro. That's what you got to
yeah,
do, bro.
yeah. You gotta be on it. It's factual. It's factual. Yeah, no, I'm on it. I'm gassed. I want to see who the football director is. I want to see who they want to bring in. Ranić is done. They would have been mad. Imagine they just draws for him. It would just be all mad after the
Bruv, we
buildings.
need we need Ralph though. I'll be real.
Yeah,
Like if
Ralph.
we
If
got
they do
Ralph,
for Ralph, like everything that I've said about these man, I'll just keep my mouth shut. I'll say, you know what?
yeah,
You bought a good 3 seasons of me right now. Whatever the
Ralph's the
contract is
guy.
for Ralph, yeah, I'll be quiet. Because if they go and bring in a Ralph, because he doesn't miss. He hardly misses, man.
He don't, bro. Do you know what I mean? And
No.
he's the kind of guy that obviously he's shown that he can collaborate in that kind of
Yeah,
system because he done the exact same thing with the Red Bull group that my
yeah,
man done with the City group. So
yeah.
it's like it's one of them ones where, bro, he's legit. Like everyone knows he's legit, and
I
he'll
agree with
say
it.
what's on his mind. This bro is not an
Yeah,
idiot. Like he's not gonna sit
yeah,
there and do the yes man thing. He's gonna come in and he's gonna make sure that everything's on point. In it, Ralph is
yeah.
the guy, bro.
Yeah, Ralph showed us about 4 players who were
Mm,
all under like 100 million, and now each
mm.
one's worth like 100 million. Like
Yep.
that's how he was moving, and these are all ballers that we could have got in. So I'm happy with the direction that we're going. I'm happy with what's happening. But until I hear Ten Hag, because as far as I'm concerned, he needs to be one of these men that's getting he's noticed. So
Mm.
I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just waiting to hear because you can't do all of these changes and keep my man
They're
in
not
the hot
keeping
seat.
him, bro. But they might just say,
Yeah,
you know what? Yeah, let man just hang himself to the end of the season. You know, like that.
yeah, yeah,
That's what they could be doing. If it gets spooky, yeah, in the next month, he could be gone early, and it could be an interim thing. You know, like that.
yeah. Because they know what they're
But
doing.
that's it. But they're probably looking at it and saying, you know what, we're paying this idiot anyway, so there's no point really sacking him and having to pay someone else, yeah,
No, I'll say
unless
keep him to the end of the season,
because there's
but
not
put
a long on his
everything in place.
contract. Yeah, because
Yeah, yeah,
he'll have a year left after this, or
yeah,
not
yeah,
even.
yeah. I think a year,
No.
something or less. But I think
Yeah,
I definitely want to hear some leak stories though. Leak a little something though. Leak something
bro.
that.
Yeah. Now we've been linked with enough. We've been linked with
Yeah,
managers enough for me to know he's not surviving.
yeah.
You
You
know, like that.
can't.
He's not
He
surviving.
will have to do some tremendous turnover. He will
He
have
ain't
to do a
surviving,
tremendous, and I can't
bro.
say it. When I say
He
tremendous,
would
he needs to pick
need.
up like
He would need to win
40
the FA
points.
Cup and finish in
Yeah,
the top four. But bro,
yeah,
like he's not doing that. We know that. Do you
yeah.
know what I'm
No, he's not.
saying? Like, because the thing is, if we don't get Champions League, or it's looking like, there's no way he can expect to keep his job with no Champions League football. Impossible.
No, no. And our start to the season, our first half was so poor
Mm-hmm.
that he needs to pick up 40 points minimum from the 50 something left, and he can't do it. He
No,
can't
no
do it.
way. No
He
way.
can't.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
we're
saying.
done for. But it's mad though because with the new ownership and everything that's going on, there's still a possibility for United to finish top four based on the points. So they
Yep.
really got to think about this. They really got to think about this. Do you want Champions League football next season with this new setup and being able to bring in the revenue and also have all the eyes on United? Or are you prepared not to have it? Because keeping the manager, this is what we're talking about. It's the difference
Mm.
between having Champions. Because a lot of people, even who are pro Eric Ten Hag, they've admitted that he won't get top four. So where are we
Yep.
going with it?
Facts.
Because I really want Champions League. I know man that say, well, we can't win it. We're going to get. Listen, we've seen what Newcastle did, and
Yeah.
they had our group. If Newcastle was in United's group, they would have got out of it. It's
100%,
not,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
it's not every day
with a
you
good
get a group
summer
like that.
window,
Yeah,
yeah, bro, we can go in the Champions League and not embarrass ourselves with a good summer
that's
window with a
it.
good manager, bro. We can.
That's it. That's it. And I agree with that. You can go in there and not embarrass yourself. Arsenal had a one. They weren't nowhere to be seen in the Champions League. It's their first time in
Bro.
it for a minute, and they're
Bro, and
not
they had an
embarrassing
easy group.
themselves. Yeah, they had an easy group and they cut through. And
Mm.
United should have really cut through because all we had was Bayern Munich. We didn't have
That's
no
it.
one else in there that should have travelled us. We should have
Yeah, we
definitely
should have
been,
cut through that group
yeah,
comfy.
comfortable. So that being said, and what's mad, we were the top goal scorers in that group and still finished bottom. That is the maddest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Tells you
man, I
everything you
done
need to
out
know
here.
about my man.
Bro,
My
we're
man.
done out here, bro. Do you know what I mean? And oh, bro, this quote has triggered me so much, yeah. But bro, I told you, man, about Hoyland anyway. Like, bro, listen, man had the luxury of speaking to someone that indirectly played in the same team as man when he was at Copenhagen. They can't believe he's at Man United, bro.
Yeah.
Them man can't believe he's here, bro, because he's rubbed. You know them
Yeah,
way
yeah,
there, bro. He's rubbed. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The youth's playing over in Europe now, but well, closer in Europe in
he
one of the
must be
bigger
fit.
leagues now. But he played at Copenhagen at the time. They couldn't
But
even
there's
believe he got
bare
to
man at
Atlanta.
United. Yeah, no,
Bro,
there's
he's
bare
rubbed.
United
This
players.
brother
Yeah,
said he's
no,
impressed by Bruno Fernandes. You know, bro, he's a
yeah,
scrub. If he rates Bruno as a baller, the creative midfielder that ain't created a single goal for him, yeah, I don't know what go on for man, bro. Man's talking about elegant on the pitch. That brother can't even dribble. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
If
you're
this
mad.
player thinks Bruno's a baller, yeah, he needs to be out of my club. And the good thing is,
He,
Ineos, them man are looking at strikers. Them man already know,
mm,
bro. Man's hearing Ivan Tony links now, bro. Like, because they know
yeah,
they need a main striker. Them man would have wanted Harry Kane, bro.
100%. And Rasmus, he's gonna be fighting for his life. He bet. This is the only
He's not
season he
surviving.
had.
He's
Yeah,
not
this is the
surviving.
only season he had to be the main man and to really take hold. Next season, you're fighting for your life, and you might be fighting for your life. If not, if it's an Ivan Tony, but it could be some young youth from Argentina somewhere where you don't know, and he's just on it, and you're fighting for your life because them man they are putting goals away every chance they get. You know, like we need a little throwback Chikorito, someone that can
Yeah,
just finish from
yeah.
nowhere. We didn't even know he was on smoke. He's turned up at the club and he's just putting it in the back of the net. No hype, no fancy
But that's what
business.
happens when you got a proper DOF. You can start doing them kind of things. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Unearthing. Do you know what I mean? The little bad boys. Because bro,
yeah,
before before Jota went to Wolves and that, you know them ones. We need to be making
Yeah,
them moves. Go
them
on,
moves.
player
Come
like
on.
that, little 10 million. Who's this youth? What
Yeah, who's
lighting it
this
up?
you? Jota's bad, you know. There's a couple
That's
bad
what.
boys out there. There's a couple
Yeah,
bad boys
bruv,
out
some
there.
real shooters, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
and this
no,
is what
they're
it
out
is. When you
there.
look at Hoyland, we spent 70 million on a number 9 that ain't really a number 9. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's
He better beg that they shot Greenwood. He better beg they shot him, you know.
yeah,
He
but
better be praying.
even if they shot him, yeah, like he'll never be good enough to be Man United's main striker, bro. Because it's like, bro, if we're looking at City, they got Erling, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So our owners are just gonna be,
man.
bruv, there's no way they'll be looking at him saying he's good enough. There's no
Yes, man.
way.
Well, he just has to surprise us. He has to kind of somehow it has to like Eric Ten Hag has to leave, and then we have to be like, oh, it was my man that was mashing him up. Okay,
Mm.
we get it now. It has to be something like that. Because if it's not Eric Ten Hag and this is all he's got, he's under pressure. Unless the manager hasn't used him right, hasn't allowed him to get used to the league by playing him on the right, giving him time to have more space, and maybe a new man comes in, puts him out there, and then we
Hmm.
start saying, okay, my man's got something, and then he can grow into the league, maybe. But other than that, if he thinks he's just going to stay up there, it's going to be problematic for him. This is why, to be honest, I'm not really out there looking for wingers like that. I'm just like, bring back our boys. We got Diallo, we got Sancho. I think Hoyland can do it out there. Maybe get a one more, but I'd rather go for a number 10. That's got a bit about him. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? That can kind of, if needed, can go. Not the number 10 like Mason Mount. That's not my number 10. My number 10, I'm talking about like a Felix. If you need to
Yeah,
put him
a
out there, he
proper
can do
creator.
something. Yeah, a proper creator. If you need to put him out there, he can, but he can also then play down the middle and support in goals and stuff like that. Other than that, I don't really think we need bare players. And I think the money that we've been having, all I need, like you said, we need a director of football and the same 200 million. That's all. And we
That's
don't
all we
want you to
need.
go and spend it. Yeah, we don't want you to go and spend it on funny players. And we're not even in that space now where we're buying £100 million players. Because you buy those players when you're just putting the icing on the cake, the cherry on
Yeah.
top, when
Yeah, we need
everything's
to
built.
rebuild the unit, blood. So it's
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
them
we need
ones
to
where we
rebuild.
need to sell players, condense the squad because it's
Yeah,
too big anyway. Condense the squad and do a little 200 million net spend thing, bro, and
yeah,
just bring in like 4 or 5 ballers, bro, that
that's it.
can just strengthen the whole structure of the team. That's all we need. We
That's
don't
it.
need no exotic big names and all these ones. Obviously, bro,
Ah,
like a certain Mbappe is available on a free, blood. So do you know what I'm
mm.
saying? The new
Things are
owners
going on. Yeah,
might
money talks.
the
Yeah,
new
yeah, they got
owners
that.
might say, bruv, listen, man, want to make a statement because, bro, no one wants to come through quietly. You know them ones. Maybe
No,
they
no,
might say,
no,
you
no.
know what, we want to do, we want to make some noise around here. So he might do that. But I don't see us making signings like that
Yeah,
very
and obviously
often.
the commercial. I think the commercial stuff came out recently as well. And United make money. Mbappe would make his own money. I don't think
Mm,
Mbappe. It's like the way Pogba did. The people talk about, it was Pogba didn't lose no money for United. United
hell
made bare
no.
money off Pogba.
Enough
They made
money.
bare money off that you. And it's the same thing as Mbappe. You have Mbappe playing for a club like Man United. The type of money he'll bring in for the club, um, it will be crazy through
Yeah, he'll
commercial
pay his
stuff.
own
So
wages, blood. Like,
yeah,
you man
he'll
not
pay his
need
own
to worry about
wages.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't really worry about them type of man. It's just about, do you want to bring them? Do you want to create that type of structure? But even then, I think there's still ways to create structures where players get money for other things other than just their normal salary. I think there's ways to do
Mm,
it, and I think those type of people are clever to do that. Where based on appearances and all that, his money goes up, but his net salary is about maybe 300 or something like
yeah.
250. But based on everything else that he
Yeah,
that he has,
performance related and
before, yeah, all that performance stuff just throws him up there and puts him on
mm,
the type of money that he's happy with. So again, it just depends on his ambitions, his goals, and what he wants to do. Or if not Madrid, but I keep on telling man, teams like Madrid, Barca, they all have players that they've stacked up on. Who, if we could get them for a good fee, we're in the game. They've got
mm,
midfielders, they got wingers, they've got a lot of players that they stack up on and then they send around. And I think United's got to be smart. Teams like Chelsea in the past have been smart in getting players. I just feel
mm,
like the players are out there and a lot of them are on the bench. They're not like, you got Chiellini and Camavinga, and I don't know how much these type of men are going for, but
mm,
both of those men might not make it at Madrid.
mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
They're
nah.
both fine.
It depends on how happy them man are. But you know what it is, because Modric is getting towards the end of his career. It's one of them ones where Modric and Cruz are getting on in it. So
Yeah.
Real Madrid have got their ready-made replacements there. Like Real Madrid have been smart. They went and they spent the money up
Then they're
front.
gonna have Bellingham and them two in there. That's the three.
And Valverde as well is there who can come
Valverde,
into that. Do you
Valverde's
know what
in
I'm
there.
saying? So they're smart, bro. Do you know what I mean? And then even the Turkish
Yeah.
youth, I'm not sure if he's a 10 or if he
He's
plays in the front
clean, you know.
three.
He's a
He's a
rebuilt
bad
Ozil.
boy. He's a
He's a
bad boy.
bad boy.
You know, like
They
that.
just
So they're
gone
doing
and
their
got a
thing.
remake, a
They're doing
regen
their thing.
Ozil, boy.
They're
Oh my
doing
lord.
their thing, bro. So I think that they've done the thing the best way. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
with United, yeah, it's one of them things where I think what we need to do now is we need to look at the best of the rest in the Premier League
yeah,
and then facilitate that with some good foreign imports. That's what Fergie always used to do, blood. He used to get the good foreign imports, and obviously got the Nani and the Andersons, and that. A lot of his
yeah,
foreign imports flopped, yeah. But it's one of them ones where it's like the bulk of our buyers were from the Prem, and then if we went
mm,
outside the Prem, if you look at Fergie's signings from outside the Prem, apart from Ruud van Nistelrooy, most of them tanked, bro. If we're being honest, you
yeah.
know them
There's
ones
a
there
lot of
that
few.
like the belly on things flopped. Do you know what I mean? The Obertan, the Jembers, the Klebersons,
Yeah, we
even
had a lot of
Varane.
foreign players
Yeah,
in
even
that we
Varane.
bought. Yeah,
Yeah,
Varane. A lot of them did, and a lot of the foreign players that we did have that done well, they
they
still
already
had a
here.
season or two. Yeah, they were already
Yeah,
here. Yeah, they were already here. They're already
that's
here.
what
They
I'm
done it.
saying. It was like
But that's
Chicharito was a good signing. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like
Chikorita, Park Ji
Gabriel
Sung.
Ense was a good signing. Park was a good signing.
Yeah,
You know them ones, but Park was already
yeah,
playing Champions League. It wasn't like
yeah,
you get me. It wasn't like oh
yeah.
yeah, like we uncovered Park Ji Sung. Do you know
No,
what I
no,
mean?
he was
Playing
playing at high
somewhere. Man
level.
was
No, no, he was
already
playing.
kicking ball in the champs. So it's one of
I
them ones
think
where we had more
that's that
misses
same
than
thing,
hits.
though. Yeah, that's that same thing you spoke about where the one manager runs everything. I think the red flags were there from early, but he just
Mm,
knew how to bully the league. But the red flags were there from early because really, Arsenal were the man them that were unearthing players from abroad and bringing them in. Like that man,
precisely.
yeah, that man never heard of because they were starting that new philosophy and new way of finding players. I think we were on that old school long time. Let me see how he plays. And remember, Fergie used to sit in bare games and just scout bare man one up.
Yeah,
Man would just be watching games.
or send his youth blood to do it. You know them ones like Roy
Yeah,
Keane used to say that he had his son as a scout down and he was paying his
yeah,
son to go watch games and that, bro. Listen,
yeah,
that's what I mean. Gone are the days now. Do you know what I'm
yeah. Now
saying?
they're
Now
done.
you've got DOFs with big networks. So these men have got the analytics, they've got the footage, they've got all these things. They can watch these players. So if we recruit the right way, yeah, and we obviously go abroad and we pick up these little gems, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you remember like Mahrez and Kante, Leicester got these
Yeah,
man playing nowhere. You know that?
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So if we
That's
can
why
do stuff like
all
that,
I'm Bruv, I'm wishing for someone for Kobe Maynard. I'm just wishing for another athletic youth in the middle of that park.
mm.
I want our own Kamavinga Chouamini that double.
But that's what I mean. We should have had Basuma, bro. That's who we
Yeah,
should have
we
got,
should have
bro.
had Basuma. We
Basuma
should have
was
had
the
it.
one. He was the one. I'll never, ever, ever
25
let that
M.
go, blood, because that was maximum 30 mil, blood. Spurs got him
Yeah,
for
that
like
was
30 mil, 20,
yeah. They're
25
going
mil.
30, listen. They're going for 30 million euros. That was mad. That's what they got
Fuming.
him for.
Fuming.
Fuming. That should
From
never
right
been
under
allowed to
everyone's
happen.
nose, you know, and let man
And
go Tottenham.
he was putting Casado on the bench. That man couldn't play until my man left. Because he was there that same season, but he couldn't play until my man left. And I kept on telling man, you man are raving about Carcedo, but I said before him it was Basuma. You man just
Mm,
slept on him, yeah, because
mm,
of Conte and how Conte is dealing with him. I said this youth is a bad boy. And I said I'm not
mm.
too sure. And I said even now with him not getting played, United should go in for cheeky 25 again. Like make
That's
your money back, Spurs.
exactly. Yep.
Yeah, make your money back quickly before he even gets to play. Nah, they weren't on it. Man's out here
Mm,
going Ten Hag buying this done by it. Brother, I'm upset with Ten Hag. Because
mm.
even Kudus, I'm saying Kudus, if he would have had him, can you imagine we
Boy,
got Diallo, Kudus, and the man in the same team?
yeah, bruv. Listen,
Can
hey,
you
Kudus
imagine?
a baller.
He's a baller. And he went and
He a
got us
baller.
Anthony. Like, we would have been all quiet right now with Kudus on there.
Bro, a man could have got Kudus, yeah, for a third of what we paid to Anthony, blood. Like,
Come
it's
on, man.
crazy. Like
That's what I'm saying.
the whole thing's mess up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Man took up. Listen, Martinelli's an absolute scrub, Nick. You know them ones.
Yeah,
Big up
yeah.
Nick in the chat, bro. Martinelli's an absolute bozo. I can't even lie, bruv. He's a bum.
Yeah, he does
He's
it. He
an
doesn't
absolute.
do
He's
it.
an absolute bum. You know,
He's
like
a
that,
poor
bro.
man's song. He's a poor man's song. They
Oh,
have to
he a
accept it.
very poor man's son. You know, like
He's a
that, a
poor man's
poverty
son.
Hyung Min son, blood. I'm telling you, it's a real
He's a
poverty
poor
over there.
man's son. Because he's trying
Yeah,
to do the
man.
son thing, but son's just different with it. And that's the
Son's,
Arsenal will
bruv.
accept that.
That's it. That's what
How
I'm
old is
saying.
son?
Son must be 31 now.
Mm.
He must be 31 now.
But he's not
Young
even
Min
a man
son.
to go and get like that. Our time's done with him. I would have said go and bully up Spurs, but our
Yeah,
time's
but
done
bro,
with him.
but this is the problem now. Like when you're looking at football now, and this is where our scouts need to be good because it's like there's no one that stands out in football now to the point where everyone's going crazy over Verts now. Yeah, but he's only
Mm.
just moved to Leverkusen. It's like there's no real bad boys out
Yeah.
there where man can go and say, "Yo, like get me this winger. He's 30."
Mm.
You know, like
Yeah.
that. So it's just like, well, people talk about Rafa Leao as well. I think Leao's overrated, bro. I just think he's
Yeah.
overrated because he's a similar kind. He's one of the only players of his ilk, yeah. Like he's
Mm.
got good physique, he's tall, he's athletic and stuff like that. But he's
Good
still a bit,
attributes.
yeah, he's still a bit scatty for me, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no
He
real
still needs to be.
wingers.
Nah.
There's no
Nah. He's
polished
still.
wingers
Yeah.
out there that I'm like, yo, polished. Like he's fit, like he's the finished article. Go out there, get this guy now. He improves our team straight away. There's no one out there, bro. That's why when
Nah. I
man
feel
is
like
saying we can't get him back,
Raphael.
go get him.
Yeah. I feel like my man is what you just mentioned. I feel like players like that can go to City and sustain what they have, but they can't take you there. They can come in and sustain you there, but where we're trying to go, we need players that's going to take us then. And I don't think he's clean enough to take us. But if we were doing well and you brought him in because one of the wingers left,
Precisely.
he will sustain you. He'll do the job. He'll look tidy. He'll do his thing. But to take us there, we're going to need some characters. We're going to need some tidy
Bro,
ballers.
that's what I'm saying. To get us there, we need to rebuild the whole
Yep,
machine in it. Like, because
everything.
there's no cogs out there that you say, yo, if we get this,
Nah,
then we're
yeah,
bro. Because there's too
they're
many
not
things that
there.
ain't right. And Leao, like you said, if you put him in a system that's already functioning, he can be the
He'll do his
difference
thing.
maker.
Yeah.
But the system has to be there first, innit?
Has to be. And that's where we flopped in the past. We've got players in, like Pogba, like that, and man's gone mad when they haven't continuously done it because they done it when they could, but then it gets to a point where you drag man down, it's too much now. It's like, what do you want me to do about it? Similar with Sancho. Sancho came from a system that was working. He thought he was just going to be a little bit of the icing on the cake at United right wing. All of a sudden, the team's going left. And this is why I look at the young players that we got in Diallo, in Sancho, in Greenwood, in Mainu, all of these men, and I'm thinking, build something. You've got ballers there that want to play ball. Now go and get a couple more that's on it. Get another striker, get another midfielder in there, get maybe a ball playing again defender. Definitely get a left back and shot Luke Shaw. He's 28, man told me. Get rid of him. There's a lot of
He's
money there for him.
28. He's injury prone. Do you know what I mean? And he's not fit
Yeah.
enough to play the modern game as a fullback, bro.
No,
Do you know what I'm
no.
saying? He's not got the
He
physical
can't take us
attributes.
there as well. I don't
Yeah.
build again with him. He can go to a team. He can go to Liverpool most probably for an example, even though he wouldn't go, and he will just fit in because things are happening well and they're going. But
Yeah,
to
but
where
even
we
he
want
ain't
to
got the
get to,
physicality, bro. Because if you look at
nah, he's
Robertson,
done.
yeah, Robertson is an
Yeah,
absolute tank, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's built like a
yeah,
centre mid and he plays left back. Like
yeah.
Luke Shaw ain't got the
He's on it.
athleticism to be providing Liverpool's width. Like he ain't got that, bro. Like he's not a modern fullback. Like modern fullbacks get up and
No,
down. They're literally so
and he's
key, yeah,
injury prone. He's
bruv.
injury prone. Man, them have to
Modern
accept it. Like,
fullbacks are key in
yeah,
most systems these days. Most systems. Do you know what I mean? Because they're trying to maximize the width. He's a fullback that don't like getting forward, and
yeah,
he can't really get back. That's why he picks up a yellow card a game.
yeah. We need that. I think we need two new fullbacks if we're going to say that. If we're going to go to that to an extent, we might need that Frimpong you because he's a bit rapid up and down that wing there on the right. So we might need two fullbacks if more than we need. Like you said, I remember you said that we can fling Luke Shaw centre back. So yeah, we could fling him there
Could
as
fling him
cover.
as a backup centre back for Lissandro.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah,
I
yeah,
think that's why I think
yeah,
that's got to be a situation, bro, because
yeah,
he ain't
yeah.
no modern fullback.
Yeah. Backup centre back for Martinez. That makes sense, especially because he's had a couple injuries himself. That would work and get two new fullbacks that can do their thing. But we don't need a lot of players anyway. I'm happy where we're going, and we've got certain fullbacks my man that we sent to Benfica. I don't know if it's a loan or if
Yeah,
it's a
Fernandez,
loan.
but they're saying that
Yeah,
they want to buy him. Obviously, we can't let that happen.
but they said we're gonna get buyback clause, cheap, buy all this. Maybe let him go and do his thing, and Ineos will be clever with all these buyback clause that they're putting in. Ineos are gonna build that system that you're talking about, where they'll go and get their man back for 25 m's. You know what I'm saying? Who's already had the experience? Somebody else who's been paying his wages, all of that stuff. So it's still a minor because
Yeah, make sure the buyback clause is low. You know them
it's
ones there,
low. Yeah, yeah,
low buyback, and then
yeah,
just let man do
low.
his apprenticeship over there, get him off the
Yeah,
wage bill and that.
get him off the wage bill, let him do his thing, make that happen. I haven't even been kept up. I haven't kept up with my man that we sent out on loan to where to Holland. What's his name again?
Zidane, Iqbal.
Yeah, Zidane. Yeah, what's the Iqbal been on? Has he
I
been
ain't
doing
even
his
seen.
thing?
He's at the Afcon, innit?
Yeah, he's at the
Oh no,
Afcon.
he's
Yeah,
at the Asia Cup. Sorry for
Asia
he
Cup
plays for
with
Iraq,
Iraq.
innit?
Iraq. Yeah, I haven't seen. So we sent a couple, man. Even my man that we sold that was a baller. He used to be in a number 10 position. That one there hurt me. The young, but what's his name
Hey,
again? He used to
Angel,
play with Angel. What happened to Angel? Was
that's my
moving.
guy, bruv. He's balling in
Yeah,
France.
he's balling. This is what I'm saying. Like them
Mm.
type of man, we should. United pissed me off. These are the type of
Yeah,
man that
bruv.
we should have been kept keeping.
Angel's my baller, blood, but Ollie done him dirty, blood. You know them ones. Ollie
Angel.
done him real
I'm
dirty.
sure we
You
got
get
a
me?
buyback clause on Angel though. I'm sure we put
I don't
something
think
in
we
there.
do. Still,
No, I'm sure there's something going on with Angel. I don't think it was just a straight skip town.
no,
There's
no,
some
no.
unfinished business.
Them man. I don't know. Them man snaked it though. They didn't know how to use him though. That's the problem with Man United. When you don't have a system, you don't know how to get the best out of players. It gets to the point where you're like, where do I play this guy? If you had a system, you would know.
Yeah, it's
You know,
mad.
like that.
Ollie's thing was
And that's the
always like that.
difference.
Where do I play this guy? You
And the
don't
thing
know
is, the
where to play the
preseason
man then.
before Angel left as well, he was balling, bro. He bagged in
Of course, he was
preseason.
balling.
I can't remember who he scored against, blood. It could have been Barca or something like that, bruv. And he was
I
playing
swear
on
it
the
was
left for
Barca or
Ollie.
something. Yeah, I remember this
Yeah.
something. I swear it was
And
like a
bro, he
Barca. He
bagged.
was
He was
balling.
playing on the left, murking it, and then we let him go, bro. Ollie's a sheg man, bro. Like that's what these man do, blood. He told all the man them that Erling Haaland was coming through as well, and then he didn't come,
Yeah.
bro. Ollie's just a waste, man. You know there was that
That
Ollie
man
just out
stepped
here
in.
waffling.
Bellingham, Hoyland, they all stepped in. So this is mad.
Yeah,
I'm not
bruv,
involved in this.
but
They said
this is
this is
what
mad.
happens, bro. Do you know what I mean? This is exactly what happens, bro. Like
United
the
had the
club never had
opportunity
no
to get.
direction.
That's mad because United had the opportunity to get Dortmund's best three in Hoyland, Sancho, and Bellingham, and we just, I don't know what we done. We had that opportunity
It
to
was
have them
finished.
man line up, and we just, and
No,
this
but
is
they
again,
said
and
with the
people,
Bellingham thing, like they said
mm,
that Bellingham. I know for a fact here that Bellingham obviously went around,
mm,
went around Carrington and all of that. Basically, the club were basically saying to him they can't guarantee him first team football in it. And obviously, he spoke to a
mm,
few of the man them that were there, and the man them were just like, bruv, well. You know them ones. I know a few of the man
yeah,
that must have said to him, bruv,
yeah.
don't do
And
it. You know,
United's done what? Why are you telling the truth this time when you've never told the truth, bro? Should have told my man like you told Sancho. You got the number 7. You're starting every game. You know what I'm saying? You never tell the truth, and now you're out here telling people that you can't guarantee them. Just shut your
no,
mouth
I
and give
hear it.
them.
But at the time, Bellingham was a youth man. I think this was even before he went to Dortmund.
Yeah, that
It was
was.
before he went to Dortmund. They said, yeah, like, cool, we can't guarantee you to be in the first team. And at the time, he wasn't good enough to play Man United first
Nah, he
team. I
weren't.
can't lie.
He weren't.
He
He weren't.
wasn't he
But we
wasn't
had
good enough.
McFred in there though. That's the same time we had McFred though. So,
We
and I
did,
remember
but
he was
still.
keeping up. He
But
was keeping up a little thing.
even if we did have McFred, bro, I can't lie. Yeah, when I see Bellingham's attributes and that, yeah, like at that age, putting him in the midfield, yeah, bruv, you might as well have had McTominay in there. Like he wasn't gonna come in and do the mad
Mm.
thing. I can't lie. Like
Nah, he wouldn't have done the mad thing. But them
he
times
wouldn't
that we were
have.
trying for
And his
someone who gets the
confidence, yeah, but
ball
his
played.
confidence could have taken an absolute battering. You know, like people
Yeah,
need to
that's true.
understand, yeah, that like putting a player in at the wrong time can be detrimental to their whole career. You know, like.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what
100%.
man don't realize. Like, if he would have come to Man United, then that could have messed up his whole thing. You know.
We've seen it. We've seen it. We've seen it, man. Man's come here and there things like Sancho. All of a sudden, I'm seeing man controlling the ball, local back heels,
Yeah,
like man's
mad
pinging
thing.
it from, and then man's just taking it in his stride. Where was like confidence is different. So this is what United can do to man. That's the yeah. It's mad. It's mad. It's
Yeah,
mad.
but bro, the fact that Sancho was doing that, it just shows you, yeah, it's not even, it's got nothing to do with pressure, bro. It's like he's been given the freedom, yeah, to just go out there and play.
Freedom,
You know them
play.
ones, because
Yeah,
that's
play.
what man did, you know. Like man just done that pure confidence, won the
Yeah,
penalty,
confident,
got the assist the game before. All of a sudden, he's playing like there's no pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? And the
confidence.
thing is,
Like,
he could have gone in there thinking, you know what, these men are out the top four. Everyone's reliant because, bro, they're looking at him to get them into the Champions League, bro. That's what they're doing because
yeah,
they were shagged before he came, and now they got
yeah,
two
yeah,
wins. Do you know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying? And I think they had no win in 5 or something like that before he went
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So they were looking at him to be the difference maker.
And
So
he's back, and
there
he's
you
on it,
go.
and he
Other
said it. I see
people,
his
pressure could have done him.
no 100%. And I see his interview. They were like, yeah, he was like, where should Dortmund finish? And he's like, no, we definitely should be a top 2 team in Germany, but even though we're not in the top 4, it goes, but that won't be long. That won't be long. Don't worry about that. That won't. Confidence. Man was saying that won't be long. Like he was like letting man know, listen, we're not staying out of this top 4 for long. And the league is spicy right now because you've actually got 4 teams in it right now. If you put Leipzig in there, yeah,
Yeah,
you
man said
actually
they're
got
level
4
with
teams in it
they're level with Leipzig in 4th at the moment, 1 point off 3rd.
already.
That's it
Already.
after 2 games.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. So they're fighting for it. They're doing the thing. So Sancho's doing what Sancho does. Anyone with his right, this is why I really want to see the way the new footballing structure team moves because yeah, that Sancho decision is going to be a big one because he's got a big contract left. Not a lot of people are going to want to buy him. There's no reason that they should be getting rid of him, footballing wise. There's no footballing reason that I see that you get rid of Jadon Sancho.
No. I don't think he goes. You know what I mean? I think that that these guys say nah, like we're rebuilding something.
Yeah, I don't
Gotta
see
bring
any
this bread
footballing
back.
reason. Yeah, I don't see it. There's no commercial reason. He's not messed up the brand. No one ain't
No.
working with him. There's no reason for you to say it's not the same as the Greenwood thing. There's no reason for you to be like, no, we're going to get rid of Sancho. So that one there will be crazy. Plus, he's an English player, meets the quota that you need. There's a lot of benefits with him. And that's what they have with a few players, even with Wan-Bissaka. I get it, but I've always been Wan-Bissaka's not a starter, but I think he's a great benchman to come off when you want to play a different type of football and
And
you
I
want to
think that
close
he's happy
down.
to be a squad player at Man United. He
Yeah,
knows if he leaves Man United, he's not going, yeah, and having like an amazing flipping, like he's not gonna be playing for trophies. If he leaves Man United, he's going to a mid-table club
no,
where
he's
he's
going to
just
a
playing ball.
mid-table time, 100%. But I think you, with the amount of games United get and with the difficult situations, every big team's always had a man like not say James Milner, but that was Liverpool's Milner for a minute. When it's getting a bit sticky, they'll bring him on because they'll know that he's gonna just close up certain avenues on the pitch. And I think every top winger that's come across my man has said it's a long day. It's
Yeah.
a long day.
No one wants to play
So
against that guy.
no one wants to play against him. So this is why I've always said my right back would have been like a Frimpong who does the opposite to him and does it at a high level, and then my man who does the opposite and does it also at a high level. But then that's where Delo has to go, even though I think Delo's all right. I don't know if he can get to that high level that he needs to get to.
I think in the right system, Dallo can do his thing, bro. You know what I'm
Then I'll say
saying?
keep him, then to keep it moving and look more to the left wing. I
Yeah,
mean
we need a
left
left
back.
back. Thing is, we
Yeah.
haven't even seen what Malacia can do because he ain't been fit long enough. And also, we ain't seen him in a decent system, but I know that he gives me more
I
than what
like
Luke
him.
Shaw gives me.
Yeah, I like Malacia. I
like him more
Malacia.
than Shaw, bro. Just
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
athletic, blood.
Yeah. I like his athleticism and he takes shot and he's on goal and he's direct and he wants to score. I've seen enough for him to say that this like you said, in the right system, he's definitely got something about him. You might just bring someone else in who's like a similar to a Wan-Bissaka but left back who will just clean like if you want to go defensive, you can go defensive and he can give you give you something, but might not be as attacking, but he can definitely hold a left back position and just stir it. Because sometimes you see City just go 4 centre backs and shut up shop. Unless you just get a few centre backs in who can also play left back, then that will make sense as well.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That will
And we
make
don't
sense.
even know when this Malacia bro is coming back. That's one thing. Another thing I don't like about this flipping
Yeah,
manager
his
as
thing
well.
is
Yeah,
different. Yeah, it's mad.
this manager, bro. Every time our players are injured, we don't know when they're coming back. We don't know what's wrong with them. We don't know nothing. And the manager's coming out saying, "Oh yeah, he doesn't want people to know." Do you know what I mean? Because this, that, and the other, and that. It's like, bruv, what are you talking about? Like, bro, the
Yeah,
fans
my
need to
man's
know
crazy.
what going on for this youth, blood. He just vanished off the face of the earth, blood.
Yeah, he's strange. He does very strange things. Eric Ten Hag he doesn't have the charisma, man. If we get another manager, your charisma has to show in the pitch. Do something about it. But the brother's got no charisma, man. And it's not even
Yeah.
just it's all about having charisma as the manager, but your football's also not doing it. You just come on, man. It's all wrong. These whole thing's upside down, man.
But this is the problem with him, yeah. Like I can deal with how weird and obtuse this manager was, yeah, if he
Yeah,
had us playing football, because we could say, oh
come
yeah,
on.
like man's like
Yeah,
a weird genius, but it
yeah,
works and that. But it's
yeah.
like you're doing the weird thing, yeah, but the football's dead. The results are dead. Like there's no
Nah,
positives of anything you're doing, and the man's doing this fraudulent football as well, blood. Some 4-1-9 fraud formation, blood.
it's
That's what
dead.
man's
And the
playing.
worst thing, I think I would forgive him more if like he would have got Kudus in instead of a Mason Mount. And I could see the type of player that you're getting in and you're trying. But when you bring in Amrabat, Mason Mount, Hoyland, I'm like, where are you going? Like, make this make sense to me. And that's the problem I have with him as well. His signings are not making sense where I can say, okay, I can see the type of signings he's got and what he's trying to do. But he's trying to play a 4-3-3 with a holding defensive midfielder, but the 2 10s are dead or the 2 8s are dead.
Mm-hmm.
It don't make sense. Like everyone that plays that has serious ball playing 8s, and
This is
he's
what I'm
got
trying to
flipping
say.
Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount. That was going to be his 2 number 8s. Man, they just turn and hit, turn and
Bro,
hit,
the
turn and
brother
hit.
was
That's
saying that Mason Mount was a creative midfielder. That's what he was saying.
creative.
Like where?
He said he was an important part to this team and he's going to be doing so much for us.
Bro, Cole Palmer's got I think Cole Palmer's nearly surpassed Mason Mount's GA for his whole career at Chelsea.
Mad.
So what man talking about this creative midfielder, bro? Like it's some joke thing. When you actually look at this manager, bro, like he deserves to do the walk
I
of
see
shame,
Cole
bro.
Palmer. I didn't even know. I see he's got his dad's a black brother. I see him.
Yeah.
And then I see him running with a couple man then throwing up gang signs. I said,
Bruv, you know when I knew
building.
that, and when I knew Cole Palmer was a bad boy, man's got all this money and man's just in Nike techs all the time, bro. Like he's a
That's why I knew
real,
something wasn't adding up.
bro, he's
I
a real
knew something
scatty
wasn't
you.
adding up.
He's
Yeah, then
real
I see him
scatty you, blood. I love
scatty.
that, bro. I love that by him. Man's got that hood confidence, bro. Man's in
Yeah,
the
that
Nike tech, you
confidence.
know.
Yeah,
Man
I
ain't
see him
dripped out like these guys, you know. Man's in the Nike
no.
tech all the time. You don't
Free
care, bro.
trackies as well, like free
Yeah, bruv.
trackies. He's just freeing up the
You
hood as
don't
well. And
care. That's
he
it.
don't care. I saw a video of a couple man them that looked like they were about this life and they were all in the night text, like he said. And
But
then
that's what I'm saying.
I didn't get it. And then when I saw how he signed for was against Chelsea, and I saw his pops, I said, this was going on out here.
Bro,
I said it all
listen.
makes sense.
Cole Palmer's a bad youth. When I see the Nike text, blood, you know what I'm saying? Two man had the glove on them, blood. I'm telling you. I was like, yeah, that's what he's on. Yeah, real bad, man. I rate it, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these young G's, blood, he could have been like, oh yeah, man got the Chelsea move, Louis V this, Louis V that. Man's in the Nike tech, bro. You get me? A man's already got the cold celebration as well. He's a bad youth, fam. Man telling me, man's got his old celebration already, you know. Like, bro, that's crazy, you know. 21, having up the bridge.
Confident.
Do you know what I mean? Man's confident, bro. He's got the club on his back right now, fam. Do you know what I mean? And he's going to Wembley straight away, bruv.
Yeah, confident. He knows what he was on. Confident.
He's a real bad boy.
Chelsea's one of those teams where I look at and I said, like, with what they've tried to do and the type of players that they got, they're not far away, you know. They're not far away.
No, they're not. They're not at all, bro. They just need to. They need to get everyone fine tuning. Because at the moment, the thing is, when I look at this Chelsea team, even though they've spent a lot of money on young talent, I don't understand what football team, like, what kind of football are you trying to play? Because when I look at their players, like, their players don't really scream any particular type of football. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like when you look at the team, it's just all right, cool. You just got a bunch of players, but like, what's the ethos? What's the philosophy? Like with United, I want us to build for a style of play, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying, go get me to Girona manager. If I know you get that, I know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get wingers that are gonna hold the width. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna get loads of movement in the half spaces, and players are gonna be playing the ball forward. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I know what I'm gonna get. I know the kind of players I'm gonna want to get for different positions. I look at Chelsea. I see all these good players, but it's like, what kind of football am I getting out of these dons?
yeah. And that's
Like,
what it
what
is.
kind
And
of
I think,
football?
but one thing they do have, which we're trying to get, is they've got a man who, similar to their old owner, will just shoot from the hip. Any funny business, man won't last. He'll go and get the man. And if someone took
Mm,
like the Girona thing we're talking about, if he hears
mm.
us man talking too loud, bruv. If he's one of them man, you know them man in the hood where they hear you say, well, "I want to buy that, I don't know, that watch." The next minute they
Mm.
go and copy it before you, and you see my man. Next minute they just copy that. "Right, I was gonna buy that thing." Man said, "Nah, cuz you man was just talking about buying that thing," and that's
Bro,
what Chelsea's on. If you talk too loud around Chelsea,
bruv, that's what I'm saying. Chelsea be swagger jacking, blood. I'm telling you,
yeah, swagger jacking
we need to go
real
get
quick.
this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bun
yeah,
this waiting for Pep ting, bro. Go get him now
yeah,
because
yeah.
Pep can coach. As long as Pep's winning, he don't need to go nowhere. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
I think he just he's if he hasn't already, I think he's gonna sign another deal, bro. Like Pep ain't trying to go
mm-hmm.
nowhere. Do you know what I
No,
mean?
Pep is
Managers
landed.
don't leave when they're winning. Like they don't really leave when they're
And the
winning. He's
type of
young enough. He don't
scrutiny,
need to.
yeah, and the type of scrutiny that he got in Germany
Mm.
and even in Spain, he knows England really don't deal with Pep like that.
Yeah, he
They've
gets
given
way
him his
more love
flowers.
here.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
the thing is, he gets love here because he's different here. In Germany, yeah,
yeah,
he's getting compared to the managers before. When you're coming to a
yeah,
club that's already won 7 trophies, yeah, the
yeah.
season before, it's different to going to City that ain't won
Different,
nothing. Now you're the
different.
first guy to win the Champions League with Man City, yeah. It's like, yo, things different now.
And the Arab dons love him. Like they roll out the red carpet in Abu
Mm.
Dhabi, in Dubai. He's got it nice. It's comfortable. Winning trophies, front row. I'm seeing the awards. I'm seeing him there. Life is good over there. To be honest,
Yeah, he's got the
unless
best
he's
job
gonna
in the
be like
world right now.
best job in the world right now. Unless you're going to be an international manager or something, there ain't nowhere for
Mm.
Pep to go. Is he going to go Italy and try and revive one of them giants? It will be. I think he'll do a mad thing at Juve. It will be nice to see him maybe at a Juve because I've
Yeah,
always
but I
liked
don't know.
Juve.
Yeah, me too. But I just like there's no need for him to go there, bro. Like
Nah, there's no need.
bruv, he's Fergie at City, blood. Like, you know them one.
Yeah, nah, he
Like
is.
he's
He is.
Fergie, bruv. Like they're
He
gonna have to
is.
build Pepper statue there, bro. Like
Yeah, yeah, nah, hundred
he's
percent.
him. Man done a treble there. Like it's over.
Nah, this
Like
era,
you
listen, he's created for them what we had growing up. Them man have
exactly.
won stuff in these last 8 9 years with him. Like this is like Man City fans better understand these things don't come around too many times, in generations.
Mm.
You man better enjoy this one because if Pep
Bruv, this
leaves,
is
this will be a
literally
long day.
they are where man
Yeah,
was when I was growing up. Man United were
yeah.
thumping up everyone every week.
Everyone, every
Everyone was
week,
getting thump up, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? And
every
it's like,
week,
man was starting the season expecting to win the league. Like, this is exactly City are
expecting
where we were.
exactly. And at certain games, I wasn't even watching. I was like, match
Mm,
of the day, man. Don't worry, I know what I'm going for my dons. I'm saying? Like, if we're playing in Southampton, I ain't got to watch that. I'm only turning up for the big ones. Sometimes
facts.
I can just relax and go out on my BMX. I say, don't watch that, man. Let me go
That's what
ride my thing.
I'm
Keep it
saying.
simple.
So I think
You know
Pep's in
what
a
I'm
nice
saying?
situation. City are in a nice situation, and that's even more reason. Go get this manager now, blood. Because bro,
Yeah, because it's him
if you're waiting for
and
Pep, you'll be waiting forever.
yeah, because I've been hearing him and my man at Brighton. They've
Yeah,
been
him and
talking as
Deserby.
well. The Zerbi. So yeah, something can run. Either way, we know
Either
where
way,
our
you know it's
building
ball. Either
is
you
ball.
know, man are
Yeah,
balling. Like
that's it.
we're gonna see a style. You know what I mean? And if we
That's it.
recruit for that as well, and we've got a proper DOF to recruit for the manager instead of bringing in these bogus ballers, yeah, to sell shirts and that, I think we're
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I think we can get there, man. And like you, I think that was an important point that my man at City knows what's going on. So he might even know a couple of names that they've been looking at, things that they want to do, and they know that they're hesitating. Like, listen, if you man move quick, there's this bad boy over there that was in the talks over there. There's another bad boy in this position over there. It's low. Like, I already made a phone call. I know who them man are. I know the going price because
Mm,
certain times we weren't getting the same prices. But he's already
facts.
had them conversations. So he can say, "Listen, I spoke to you the other day when I was wearing blue. Don't play games with me because
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah,
blood
yeah,
because I'm
yeah. Don't
blooding
try
over
add 10 million on
here."
that. You know, like
Yeah,
that. Yo,
yeah. Don't play no
relax.
game. Yeah, yeah. Because he was at the blue side. He's at the red side now. So I think he can make the same phone calls and just tell them, "Listen, don't play this." And I think that's a good thing as well to have that. That's a massive point. So yeah, man, I'm just waiting to see how we move. Who else comes in? We got two more positions to fill up there, or is it just the one? We
Nah,
got
there's a couple more, bro. Because man are gonna get a
that
director of
main
football.
ones. Director
Man,
of football
man will get
and,
probably a head of recruitment as well. And
and the head of recruitment.
then what's the job? The job that Darren Fletcher's got because he's not keeping
Yeah,
that. You know
no,
them
that's
ones there.
yeah. Them other two are the main ones: the director of football and the head of recruitment that I'm looking at. Who's stepping into that?
Yeah, that's what I
Them two, I
mean.
really got my eyes on because that can complete a strong team. Because even my man that we thought, who is with Ineos, that we thought Claude, that was gonna, he's still about, even though he's not in the position we thought, he's still about as well, and he's got a good resume. So
Yeah,
let's
because bro,
see.
look, but technical director Darren Fletcher, he can't be no technical
Yeah,
director.
technical
Technical
director,
what, bruv? Do
technical
you know what I'm
what?
saying? You weren't even a technical baller, fam. You know them ones,
Nah,
man need to get
technical
out of here,
director,
bro. Flipping
technical.
cross country merchant, bruv. I'm telling you, it's one
Nah,
of the get him
yeah,
out of here,
yeah.
bro. I had one bro in my comments try to argue with me that Darren Fletcher was a baller. I said, bro, the bro left Man United, yeah. I went to West Brom and Stoke, blood. Don't talk to me. You know them ones there, like, bro.
With
Darren Fletcher
levels.
was, bruv, he was just a runner, blood. And we found, you get me?
Yeah.
That's what he was. We brought him in to just run, yeah, and do the extra yardage against the teams that we needed extra
Like
legs. That's all
there's
he was. He was
players
extra
like
legs.
yeah, there's players like James Milner who people will argue,
Milner was way more technical, bruv.
and this is what I'm saying, and people will argue that he's not that guy. And Darren
Yeah.
Fletcher couldn't really lace his boots. You couldn't,
Yep.
if you look at the career Milner's had in the place and the teams he's played for and what he's done and his
Yep.
ability, Darren Fletcher couldn't really lace James Milner's boots. And man
Bruv,
will argue
nowhere
that
near.
Milner's not the guy. So
Bruv,
then
they'll
where?
say Milner's dead, but then Milner's
Exactly.
played for Villa, Newcastle, Liverpool, Man City, bruv. Do you know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
Like,
And
bro,
this is what I'm trying
Fletcher's
to say.
played for Stoke and West Brom. Allow me, bruv.
That's it. Allow it. This is what I'm trying to say. And man will argue, like you said, that he's not that guy. So it's mad.
That's
It's
what I
mad.
mean.
It's mad.
These men are out here, bruv. But yo, people, like up the thing. You already know what it is. Subscribe to Musa Reacts. The link is in the title.
Yeah, yeah.
Big up everyone inside. And yeah, bro, man will be back tomorrow with Gunner. You already know what time it is, people. Do you know what I mean? But it's been lit.
Okay.
If you ain't seen it, make sure you tune into the link, the stream before we deluded. It was a funny one today. What you
I'm
saying? You
gonna
got
catch up
anything
on
that
that.
you want to let the man know about before we wrap?
Right now, nothing. We're just doing a couple charity trips. I'm doing an international trip next week. I think I should still be around. It depends what time my flight is this time next week, Thursday. If not, I'll be back the following Thursday. Yeah, we're just doing an international trip to Tanzania. Gonna be doing some charity work out there, Zanzibar. Little break from the
Hey,
UK
bro, man's
United.
going to paradise, blood. Hey, listen.
Yeah, it's different over there. So we're just trying to put our feet up. Work though is the most important thing. Get busy, do some work, and then just come back. Hopefully, come back to some good news. But I'll definitely be following out there. And if I can even go live from there, it'll be something lit. It'll be something different. You know what I mean?
Calm.
Because I know there's
Uh,
definitely fans out there. I know we definitely got people. Is anyone
Oh, we
under the
100%
thing?
we got people that side because I've had
Yeah,
people hit me up from Kenya and that when I was gonna
yeah,
go out
yeah,
there, but then COVID locked off my safari, blood. So man need to go back.
yeah.
You get me?
That's what I'm
So nah,
saying. We
we
definitely got
definitely got
United
people out
fans.
there. We got people
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there.
makes
Trust me,
sense.
bro.
It makes sense. So that's it, man. Other than that, we're here, we're working, and then yeah,
Calm.
man, United to see where this takes us, man.
That's it. So yeah, big up everyone. Man said Twitch streams tomorrow. Ting probably tomorrow
Mm.
because Gunner's at 5 p.m. So I'll probably go live on Twitch tomorrow afternoon at some point. You get me? You know what I mean? Because
When's
I don't
my
know.
man fighting as well? Just a quick one, the boxing. When's Fury out there? It's gone quiet.
Yeah,
Fury ain't
yeah,
fighting Usyk.
it's in February, I believe. I think it's
Yeah,
next
should
month,
be
but I ain't
soon.
seen no build up or nothing. I don't know if Fury's
Nah.
back on the nose powder. Man's gonna pull out or something. You know them.
Yeah, it's
I ain't
quiet.
seen anything, bro. It's gone
That's
quiet,
not,
bro.
and that's
Just seen
for
Ngannou Joshua.
undisputed. Yeah,
Yeah,
Garlic Joshua, I'm saying that, and this is an undisputed fight. That's quiet, and it's meant to be
you're
happening
right.
in
There's
about a
been
week.
no build up. You're actually right. I ain't seen
Yeah,
nothing, bro.
nothing, and this thing's meant to be happening in about a week or so. What? We're in February next week, so we're talking about
Yeah,
2 weeks most.
2 weeks or something like that. It's meant to be. Right, that's a good point. You know,
That's mad. I
I
need
ain't
to chase
seen
it up.
nothing. Couple weeks
No,
out, I
no,
ain't seen nothing,
yeah,
bro.
quiet, and that's meant to be undisputed.
Oh
I don't know if
yeah,
Usyk takes
yeah.
this. I don't know what's gonna happen. Yeah,
No,
or
bro,
is Usyk gonna get?
if he gets snuffed, yeah, his career's over.
Who's that? Fury.
Yeah, 100%. Career done.
After all
career's
the talk
done.
that he gives.
Bruv, if he gets snuffed, his career's over, blood. He won't be able
Listen,
to show his face
if
nowhere,
you
bruv.
think wins, yeah, I'm just gonna take my hat off to my man because everywhere he's gone, man said he can't do it. He just does
Yeah,
his thing, you know.
he's a
Man's on
bad
that
boy.
I feel. I'm very feel. Once he gets on that vibe
Bro,
there,
listen. He's
no
gonna
one can't
smoke.
talk to him.
He's gonna smoke,
Yeah,
bruv.
it's
I think
mad.
it's gonna be closer than people think still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
So
mad.
yeah, bro. Hopefully the fight does go ahead. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear that there's been any injuries in the
Yeah,
camp
yeah.
or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? But you're right. It's too quiet. It's an undisputed heavyweight fight, and what? It must be in a couple weeks. Man, ain't heard nothing. That's scary, bruv.
That's mad. That's mad. That's mad. It is
So
what it is.
yeah, man don't really know. But you lot, yeah, bruv. Look out tomorrow, man. Probably go live on Twitch. In the afternoon, probably around 1 or something like that. You get me? And then we'll be live with Gunner at 5 here, people. So big up everyone inside. And yeah.